data science. Okay, so I hope the syllabus is visible on your screens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Um, okay. Now, first module is it's all about theory. Okay, where you will learn what is data science, its story behind the data science, and how research goes on in that particular area, and datification of everything, the skills that are required, and how to fit a model. And we'll have a R programming that is much similar to Python programming. Okay, and in second module onwards, we'll study some algorithms along with their coding in R. Okay, uh, and it is not similar to machine learning. Okay, algorithms you may seem it is similar, but here we'll be not concentrating on machine learning part, but on analytics. Okay, so we have two textbooks for this. Both of them are available in soft copy. Okay. So, and as far as IA marks is concerned, it is for 20, and other assessment it is 20. Okay, so uh, don't worry much about IA marks. Okay, so I'm not that rigid regarding that. So, starting with uh, data science. So it is a area of study where it involves extracting the insight from vast amount of data. So while extracting, many scientific methods, algorithms, and process will be used. So it is the statistics. The first part comes in, then the algorithms. When algorithm comes in, machine learning or deep learning concepts will be there, and then it those data will be processed. On processing, the hidden patterns from the raw data will be extracted. So that term data science has emerged because of evolution of mathematical statistics, data analytics, and big data. So it is an interdisciplinary field that allows us to extract knowledge from structured as well as unstructured data. So this data science enables us to translate a business problem into a research project, and then it translate back the research into a practical solution. So in recent days, the word data scientist, you might have heard a lot about it, and lot of demand for the particular profile. That is because extracting a hidden pattern from data is more important. So data is the new oil for today's world. So with the use of right tools, technology, and algorithm, we can use it to extract data and convert it into a distinctive business advantage. So data science also helps to detect fraud using advanced machine learning algorithms, maybe to filter out our spams in our emails, cyber threats. So all those things can be detected also. So it allows to build intelligence ability in the machine itself. So we can also perform sentiment analysis to gauge the mood of the customer or the brand loyalty. So it enables to take better and fast decisions. And also in sentiment analysis, or you might have seen in the online e-shopping websites that when you just log in, certain products are pumped in uh, for you. So they will show you, you might be interested in these products, they will pump. So how they are able to gather such information? So maybe through your browsing history. So in your browsing history, whatever you search, so all those things will be indexed and it will be stored. If you are logged into your Google account, everything will be stored in across the browsers. So if you are not logged in, then everything will be in your browser's cache memory. So based on that, these website will get access to your browser's cookies where the data is stored. They will read from it and suitably they will pump in the advertisements for you. So even when you watch certain products in Flipkart or Myntra, and then you navigate to other applications like maybe CrickBuzz or CrickInfo to check the cricket score. There also the ads of the same product will be pumped. So that is advertising revenue for CrickBuzz. So they will read into your machine's browsing patterns. Based on that, they will suggest the products. Not just that, once you purchase a product, they will again show the recommendations based on which is the next product you should buy along with this, and how many people have brought the second product along with the first product. So those kind of sentimental analysis uh, based on a user behavior is done on a huge data. So remember, on online, everything you do is recorded. So there is nothing called security or privacy. So if a website tells that they are providing security, that is only for the login. So each and every mouse click you do, everything is recorded. So and the one who has created the website can do anything with your data. So one of you told you are working on cyber security. So you may agree with that, that nothing called privacy is there. Everything the one who has created a website can store.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sudeep,
Yes,
do
sir.
you agree?
Yes, sir. I will accept. Yes.
Uh, and so once first next thing is, why do they want to store your information? Why everyone is interested in my browsing pattern or what I do online? So it is because that particular data is useful for them in analytics. Why do they want to analyze my browsing pattern? Is because they want to pump in the advertisements. So why they want advertisements to be pumped in? Because they want to sell the product. So for them, I'm just a customer, potential customer, and they will be trying hard to sell their products for me, and that's it. So everything is a business. So even uh, if you look into social media platforms, uh, Facebook or Instagram, so all our accounts are free, right? But still Zuckerberg is a billionaire. So by providing Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram for free, day by day or hour by hour, he is getting richer and richer. So how it is possible? So if anything is free in this online platform or anywhere in the world, take it from me, they have a lot of advantage from you. So how do Zuckerberg earn from Instagram or Facebook? It is through advertising. They sell the products. Uh, Once you click on the ads in the Facebook, uh, a separate request will be sent to that particular website. There, they will extract from which website domain the request has been raised, and they will get some certain percentage in when the product is sold actually. So it is a business, and look at the amount of potential customers if you put the ads in Facebook or Instagram. So millions and billions of people across the globe, and they control everything. So that is one. Why data science and analytics is because of business, and secondly, uh, controlling the narrative. So how recently in US election, you might have observed how big technological giants have controlled all the sentiments in the social media platform, maybe from Twitter and Facebook banning the uh, president of United States from all the platforms, and how they took one-sided fight against the other. So this technology is useful in gauging the people's sentiments, and also they alter how you think. That is what they want at the end. They want to control everything, and that is why these new technologies, machine learning or data science, big data analytics, so all those things they will put in to control us, right? So whenever you are browsing, just remember, there is nothing called privacy. Okay, so the tools that might be used to to analyze structured and unstructured data include the Hadoop, then the data science algorithms, and from there they will take on with statistics and scientific discovery. So data science include statistics, domain expertise, data engineering, advanced computing, and finally the output on a visualization screen. So big data and data science, they analyze huge amount of data. Why it is called as big? It is because it may be due to the volume of data is so huge to even imagine, or previously that amount of data is being used in computing. So that's why the name itself is given, big data. Who knows, tomorrow we may have a new technology called huge data processing. So uh, and this kind of visualization, from business perspective, you know they attract. So you might have seen some of the dashboards also. Maybe if you have seen the Covin portal dashboard, so each minute by minute uh, data will be shown. Let me bring it on the screen. Yeah. Okay. This is the Covin portal dashboard. Okay. You can observe here a number of vaccination sites, total registrations, total vaccination doses. So this portal is updated in real time. And look at the number of registrations. So it is just 19 crores. So 1.9 million people have registered, and the number of doses is 16 crore. So when we say it is a 16 crore, it is a 16 crore data entries that are made in the database, right? So when we look at the number of records, so it is huge. So it is more than the population of several countries put together. So such is the huge amount of data. And if you can see the vaccination trends, so let me put it last 30 days. Yeah. So since today it has reset to 12 o'clock, we don't have the today's data. So look at the 30 days data and how it is graphically being shown every day. So how many took first dose, how many took second, and total dosages of that particular on that particular day. So this is visualization. So of course in this particular visualization there is nothing much to process. So it is the direct data display. But still, so that will give you an idea how visualization tools work. And below this you can observe again some more charts. How many males, females took the vaccine, and how many took Covaxin, Covishield. So age wise also, and state wise data is there, and session wise. So state wise data and the trends in registration. Yeah, this is what real time register. You can see here how many have registered at what time. So that is the browsing behavior. Okay, so if this particular portal needs to pump the advertisement, let us imagine. So at what time they have to inject the ads? So that depends on how many active users are present at that particular time. So if you observe at 4 o'clock and 5 I mean 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. it is almost it is nil, flat, and once again at 6 a.m. onwards, so the trend rises. Okay, so if you look at the last 30 days data, the registration it has at the peak at uh, 27th, 28th, and 29th, it has reached a peak. So what might be the reason, do you think, for this peak on that particular day? What happened on 27th or 28th April such that the registration shot up? Any guesses? So you can type in the chat window also. So that's the day when the registrations for 18 plus started. Okay, on 28th. So that's why it shot up. So these kind of visualization tools, um, they provide a way for understanding the user behavior or the time duration when there will be maximum request for the website, and based on this they can even take the decision on what are the hardware requirements for the server. Okay, so what will be the peak load, maximum peak load on which day, so they can increase the server capacity also. So that is the end result of any data analysis. So it is the visualization part. So for visualization, again, in order to draw the graph, so we have many tools. So even a pure Python code can be used to draw the graphs, or even in MATLAB also. So statistics provides the main uh, critical unit for the basics of data science. So it is the method or the science of collecting and analyzing the numerical data in large quantities to get the insights. So visualization technique so helps us to access huge amounts of data and provides a easy way to understand and provide a visuals. Whereas machine learning explores the building and study of algorithms, so which learn to make predictions about the future or unforeseen data. So deep learning method is a new machine learning research where algorithm selects the analysis model to use. So the process of data science include um, discovery, then preparation of data, we'll plan the modeling, then build the model, perform the operation, and then communicate the result. So once the result is there, again based on that result we can have a cyclic approach to extract the data. So in discovery, so it helps in acquiring the data from all the identified internal as well as the external sources, so which help us to asks business related questions. So the data can be logs from a web server. So logs from web server means whatever is the my browsing a pattern that will be stored on a server. So that is one of the source. Then the data that is being collected in the social media. So the social media, the hashtag trends, right? So that data, census databases, and data that are streamed through online sources using the APIs. So they all act as a discovery mechanism. So once we have a lot of data, there will be some inconsistencies in that. Maybe a missing value, blank column, incorrect data format. So all those things can should be cleaned. So that is the preparation step, and that is called as we have many tools to do it. So ETL tool, that is extraction, transformation, and loading process. So we need to process, explore, and condition the data before it is modeled. So the cleaner your data is, the better maybe the prediction is. Once the data is cleaned, then in the modeling phase, so we need to determine the method and the technique to draw the relations between the input variables. So in machine learning, right? So it is just a mapping from input variable to a output variable. So planning for a model is performed based on different statistical formulas and visualization tool. So that include SQL analysis services, R programming, or SAS access tools are utilized for this modeling purposes. So once the model is planned, so model should be built. So the actual model building process will start here, and the data scientist distributes data sets for training and testing. So techniques like association, classification, clustering, so all those things are applied on the training of data. So the model once that is prepared, so that will be tested against a data set. So once the testing is successful, so then operational stage will come into picture, where we will deliver the final model with reports, code, and technical documents. So model is deployed into real-time production environment after thorough phase of testing it. Then finally, the results are communicated. The key findings is communicated to the stakeholders or customer. So that helps to decide if the results of a project are success and failure based on the inputs from the model. So that is how analysis or data science process take place. So the data scientist is a professional who manages enormous amount of data to come up with compelling business visions by using various tools, techniques, methodology, and algorithm. So, and the language that are useful in this purpose include R, Python, SQL, Hive, MATLAB, maybe Spark. So, data scientists should have an insight of statistics, machine learning, and also the domain expertise. So, all those things put together becomes data science. So, we can stop here for today's class, and we shall continue uh, in our next class. Okay. So in the chat, you just put your USN and you can exit. So in the chat, enter your USN.
Okay.
So your USN in the chat window, that will be treated as attendance. Okay. Yeah, you can enter your attendance and exit from the Google Meet.